Well, hello, and today I'm not recording at a absolutely horrendous time. I can actually talk now, which is spectacular, and talk I will, because there is a lot to talk about. So, first off, I want to say thank you to, you guys watching. One, it's insane, when I started, and I'm sure you've heard this from every YouTuber ever, when I started just, a month ago, maybe, I was only expecting to get, 2, maybe 5 views, if that. And out of nowhere I went from 2 views, 7 views, 12 views, 270 views, 38 views, stuff like that. It just out of nowhere. But that's not even what I'm trying to say. I'm grateful to everyone who watches. Just knowing that people are clicking onto my videos and watching is amazing in its own right. I'm saying thank you even more so to the people who have commented and been really nice. So thank you, because you have no idea how amazing it feels to have someone actually like the stuff I've done. So thanks. It means a lot. And that's why I always try to reply, even if I'm entirely forgetful and sometimes just forget for a few days. But enough of that. I've said what I wanted to say about that. I won't babble on too much, it's already a minute and a half into the video. So, let's start with Bah! Because they're actually awake this time, because it's not midnight, or 1 o'clock. Let's go to the shop. What do you have for sale, Mr. Shopman? 2 of those things, a ball, and a milkshake that may or may not be a snack. Please be food. It's not food. Okay, have a bowl of that. Maybe it's rice, maybe it's cereal, who knows. And let's play a game, because I think it was this one I actually managed to beat, none of the others. I'm never playing that one again, it's kind of meh. Flag is fun. I did give it a second try, and yes, I was right. Last time I mentioned how sometimes it'll try and trick you by throwing up a flag with a different sound and only showing it for a half second or something like that. And yeah, you've got to wait for the real one, but eventually it gets real quick. That one I've tried once maybe. It's kind of memory. Sprint? Woo! There's new ones. Let's try sprint. 1 round. Oh, round 1? Is that? That's not Kuchipachi. Go, 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 go. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I figured it out. Maybe. I don't know if what I'm doing is helping. I'm guessing I've just got to hit it kind of rhythmically. It's the ninja one! Oh, camera, please. Oh no, I fell over. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there. Alright, how much did I get and how did I good? Yes, how did I good? Oh, a 10-0. Good. Okay, so I might have got 1 happiness from that. Let's go to the easy one I can definitely do, assuming the delay doesn't mess me up. So this you want to go based off sound more anyway, the moment you hear the beep, move. Just So don't wait for the chime to finish, just as soon as you hear it, move. Because you're going to want that instant reaction for when you get to the end, when it gets real quick. See, I almost screwed that one up. sorry for the silence. I'm kind of focusing because, again, it's only like a half second, but this gets quick by the end. Only 5 more to go. That wasn't 5, but I'm not complaining. So yeah, that gets a little quick, and doing it through the camera it just makes it that tiny bit more difficult. Which is why it's easier to just rely on sound. Yeah, this is bah. I don't know what Tamagotchi that is, but they're pretty cool. And I would give you a close-up of them, but unlike the Connection version 4, and the 4.5 and I imagine the 4, you don't get the close-up by hitting the C button, which is kind of sad. I thought that was the entire Connection series, but I guess not. So, it's bah out of the way. Now for the sad news. Okay. Good news first. Yes, Nanimon evolved into Digitamon. That's the name. And I love this sprite. Everything about this sprite is amazing. I can't remember if I've said before on here, or if I was just talking to someone in general about Digimon. But I love the sprites that look nothing like the Digimon. I'm talking Gotsumon, Andromon, Digitamon to an extent, because look at it. I like the ones that aren't designed after the Digimon, but the ones where the Digimon are designed after the sprite, like Mamemon as well. Like I think it gives much nicer sprite animations like this, where they're more free to just make it look janky, or I guess cartoonish in a way. Like, just look at him wobbling around. Like, you would never see the art of Digitamon doing half of this stuff. It's like Gotsumon when he's happy, literally just like splits in half. So yeah, this is Digitamon. He doesn't require anything right now, but this is the DM20, so I can overfeed him. And you can see me, he's like, look at that face! Pops out of his egg and he's like, om nom nom nom. And for his attacks as well. There you go. So yes, I have absolutely found myself loving Digitamon way more than I thought I would, just because his sprite is so good. Look at it! And yeah, as I accidentally mentioned earlier, the sad news. Rusty, the Tyranomon, did in fact die earlier today. So I've been using him in Digimon World to grind out a whole bunch of battles, quite literally hundreds. He got injured a handful of times, but on this device, injuries and sickness, I believe, count towards the same counter. So while I was busy setting something or other up, what was I even doing? I think I was trying to do something with Windows. But yeah, 4 poops had piled up, Digitamon got sick, and Rusty died. Let's say here, 39, almost 40. And, well, for reference, I think I got a Gudamon after Rusty, and I'll use him in a few less battles than Rusty, and go to his battle count over here. Yep, 326 battles, I guess, take a couple off for the battles for getting him to evolve to perfect and that. So, good night, Rusty. You earned me a lot of items in Digimon World, and you were really cool. One of my favourite Digimon is Tyranomon. With that being said, no. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hatch a new egg, because we only have one evolution line on the V4 to go. I believe it's Mojimon, which might mean evolving into Palmon, but I'll have to look at the guide later, because I think Mojimon might be on the lower side as an evolution only from Palmon. But that's a later thing. For now, whilst the egg is hatching, I'm going to... let's talk about Agudamon? No, I guess he's fine. You've seen him before. And I'll train him later. On the right, Troopmon has in fact evolved into Dark Nightmon, another spooky mon. Now, I would show you all of their attacks and stuff. I need to get a care mistake on these guys. Oh. Hey, Euromon. No, for Dark Nightmon here, I need to get a care mistake on them. I think I'm allowed up to 3, but I only require 1. Because if I take perfect care of them, they will evolve to Belphamon, which is what Agudamon on the left there was, or at least half of Agudamon was. I don't want another Belphamon, I want to evolve him into Beelzebumon, so therefore he needs a care mistake to go down the lower evolution path into Beelzebumon. Because I think Beelzebumon will be quite spooky just by being a demon lord. So, pop the Euromon down there. In fact, I've got 2 perfect levels, I could just... Ooh, but I don't want to mess up... Dark Nightmon's evolution chance. Because for Digitamon, it's fine. I could battle him 100 times, he could lose 50 battles, and presuming he doesn't die to injuries, he would still evolve, as long as I don't get my more than 1 care mistake. Because that's how perfect to ultimate evolutions in the DM20s work. It's not based on battle count anymore, it's just good care. But on the Pen20, you carry over, like, it's still based on your battle count, but it carries over from adult to perfect. So even though he's evolved to perfect, if I battle and lose a couple of times, he may not evolve again. So as much as I want to battle these two, I'm holding off for now, because I don't want to screw up Dark Nightmon right up that close to completing the hatch. But speaking of things being complete, that's a lot of poop. Oh, I'm so sorry, my dude. Here is ShineGreymon. Now, he is relatively old. He could be dying in the next few days. His trust is very low. I'll have to sort that out. He can't evolve as you saw there. 1, 2, 3, 4 for you. So, trust is low. I'm not sure if I have a... I think that's a trust max item. I can't remember what combination of things I used to get it. I'm pretty sure it's when we have to like poke down those little prongs there. But if I can use it, I'm going to, because... No, he doesn't want you because you're full. That's okay. 15 out of 15, your trust is very low. So, let's go on a few battles. Let's see if we can't take on this area. Area 3, 500 points to enter. Time-lapse time, go! second I put him down. So here is Tyranomon. Oh, we won again. Nice. Tyranomon is over here somewhere. Here, Tyranomon. I won't get chematics on yet, but I won't take perfect care. I want to check the guide before I commit to anything. Anyway. Oh no, I want to take a minute to talk as well. These battles take so long, like, you better appreciate how much time is saved by me speeding this up, because I'm pretty sure I'd usually speed these up to like 8 times speed, or 10 times speed or something like that, and even then it takes a couple minutes. I'm not joking when I say, just by speeding up these battles on this, usually cuts my videos down from like half an hour to 20 minutes. Or from like 40 minutes to 18 minutes, something insane like that. These take so long. And that's about the only bad thing I can say. Like, this entire device is amazing. I love it. I love that anything can evolve into anything. I'm not usually a fan of that, but I do kind of like how it works on this with the souls and with the meter giving different evolutions depending how high the trust meter is, and stuff like, well, having the trust meter in general and the evolution prediction. There are so many things about this device, especially all the hats and the different things you can put on your Digimon, which I realise I haven't done for ShineGreymon yet, and we have to go through them all in a minute as soon as we're finished with these battles. But the battles just take so long. It's already been like 8 minutes. And I know that just sounds like, oh, 8 minutes out of my life, God, but like, 8 minutes of sitting here, and every now and then just hitting some buttons. I'm going to start giving you some weapons to work with, because we're actually getting kind of far in this now, and I don't want to lose on the last couple hurdles. Because it really stings when you do lose on the last stage. On the first 2 arenas, not too bad. On these last 2 arenas, it is horrible to just get unlucky and lose on the last one. And it's happened so many times to me. But one day I will beat that 4th arena. And I might even get it on camera. As for the future of what I plan to do with this device, because someone, I'm sorry I can't remember your username, did ask me to do more of this device. And I absolutely plan to. I mentioned it in the reply. I said I was going to do another run on this and it will definitely come back. I'll go a little bit more into detail about that. What I mean by that is, after I've raised, well, after ShineGreymon dies, I plan to raise, I think, Mirage Galgamon maybe, and then some of the other evolution routes like Aquilamon to Waymon to whatever ultimate level there is. That isn't with it. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that. Sometimes giving him a weapon gives him different attack sprites. So in this case, he's got a little knife he throws. Well, not that time, but you get the point. You saw it, you can go back a few seconds and watch it again. And what I mean by, like, I'll bring this device back every now and then, is on the Digitama hatchery, sometimes there are hatches, I think they're called the portrait hatch. And all that is devices that are taller than they are long. So, like the IC, I think the twins count. There's a couple of devices. It's the IC/bursts, twins maybe, and the Axel. That's the one. You know, the little trigger on the side, which seems really cool, but I don't know. Oh, we've got different sprites this time because we got the armor equipped, not the, I guess, the Dragon Claws or Dragon Gauntlets. Yeah, go ShineGreymon, please. Please don't lose at the end here. I would be very, very sad. Oh, it's fine. Rosemon's only firing weak blasts. Alright, how many have we got to go? Because I might show you the entirety of the last battle. 30 points. See, this is where we get into the... This third arena is where you lose money by entering it unless you beat it. Who am I fighting now? Another ShineGreymon. Ooh. And he's only number 2. Is Mirage Gargamon number 1 or is it a different one? That's a good start. Now just remember, this is entirely luck based. Now, I could miss a handful of shots and that's it, I'm done. But he seems to be firing weak. It feels like, from what I can tell, with absolutely zero evidence to back it up, that the enemy Digimon also just seem to generate a random number. So sometimes it's exactly their perfect number and they just fire non-stop criticals, and sometimes it's really bad for them and they fire, like you're seeing here, he only fires 1 shot. And sometimes it's a bit close and they fire like a couple of 3 shots and then a critical. And I think it's like pure random as well, which is fine on one-on-one fights, but when you're fighting like 12 enemies in a row, you are inevitably going to get one of them just hit the right number. And yeah, here we go, last fight. It's Demon! Hey, Agudamon, remember when you used part Demon? Okay, good. Give him the armor. We have a type advantage as well. We're Vaccine, Demon is obviously Virus. So nice, good chunk of damage. Demon has rolled low, we might be about to be Area 3. Come on, one more good hit. One more any hit really. You can only do good hits. Oh, that's a dodge. What are you firing? A 3 blast, ooh. But I think we've got it in the bag because it's impossible for us to. I mean, now we definitely do. Nice job, ShineGreymon. $2,500 points. And we are number 1. Do not sing it. Top of the tournament. And now, if you look, a new 4th stage has opened up. The one that I have never in my life beaten. So I just need 10 of these. You know what? You've had the big meat, so 8 and then 10. And if I was smart, I'd probably use the Trust Max. But that's fine. Let's have a look at everything. Maximum hunger. Trust is not even half full. So now you get an idea of how many battles you need to do to get that to fill up before you start using the super critical moves. And ideally, and what I used to do, is do a couple battles every day just to keep it at maximum. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna grind for a couple of those Trust Max items, because I don't mind battling every now and then on these because it takes a minute or 30 seconds. Battling on this is a commitment. You have to make sure your next 10 to 20 minutes are completely free. But that's enough whinging about that. Let's have a look at ShineGreymon in a wig. It's always funny, but it's always also exactly what you expect. You know, let's give him the poop. I'm sorry, ShineGreymon, but it has to happen. I'd usually reserve this new one. He just had it on his head. Yeah, I'm okay with that. What do you look like with the dragon mask, though? He kind of looks like a fish more than anything. Like a piranha? I don't know, looks kind of weird. Big helmet. It's kind of the only issue I really have with these bigger sprites. Is it kind of ends up looking like just a cluster of pixels for the bigger Digimon. Okay, win for the helmet. You can have a quick look at his sleeping animation. There you go. When he sleeps under the blanket, that's what he looks like. I don't know what that blanket does, because it seems to only pause them for like 3 minutes and then they wake themselves up. Let's have a look at ShineGreymon. He gets real close and just sort of waves at you. And this is when we can finally use this aura item. And as the name implies, it just kind of gives them this powerful aura. "77 fights won." Well, 74 fights won, 77 in total. That is ShineGreymon. I suppose I should stock up on some of the items. Is 4 armors and a bajillion of those. Okay. This could take a minute. There we go. All the stuff stocked up on. ShineGreymon is stomping around with his cool aura. He's got an entire, like... Oh, I went backwards instead of forwards. Almost half of a trust bar filled from beating the 3rd stage arena. Dark Knightmon has still not got a gear mistake yet. Still waiting on that. Ba is doing Ba things. And little Euromon is quite possibly about to suffer a little bit. I know I can definitely get Mojimon from Palmon. I think. This is why I'm going to look it up before I make a horrible mistake. But ideally, we should be able to evolve Tanimon to the child level and then to Mojimon in about the same time it'll take for Digitamon here to evolve to Titamon. That's the plan, and then we're done with the version 4 egg, and we can move on to the version 5. And I might actually partake in the Digitamon hatcheries. I think it's the movie night hatch. It's basically hatch anything, or raise Digimon that kind of represents a horror movie. So you could say Dark Tyranomon is Godzilla, because on the version 5 he quite literally is. It's the same sprite. Same with Flymon and Mothra, I believe. But I don't know anything about Godzilla, so please don't ask me anything. But I probably won't partake in that. I mean, I'll still raise the version 5. But it'll probably end up being too late by the time I can move on to the V5s. And don't think we're nearly done with this series yet. I've got most of the V5. Like I've said, I'm pretty sure I've raised 1 or 2 lines on the version 5 egg. We've got so many Digimon to go through on that. And after that, I think there's like 3 special eggs I need to open. I think 3 special Digimon, but they're on 2 eggs. I think I need to raise Dorugureymon or Dorugureymon, and then Alphamon. And on the other egg, I think it's Razielmon, which is the evolution of Maycrackmon and Meikumon, and sort of the good counterpart to Raguelmon, who they evolved from Maycrackmon Vicious Mode. It's cool, because I have Meikumon on here and on here. This side raises Maycrackmon and then Razielmon, and this side raises Maycrackmon Vicious Mode and Raguelmon. I sure hope I pronounced all of that correctly. But, in any case, thank you so much once again for everyone who has left a nice comment in general, or even saying anything. It means a lot. I'm happy I can make content that everyone else enjoys. And I'm happy for a video to even get like 2 views, let alone I think like we haven't got a couple hundred. That blows my mind that like there are even 2 people who watch this. Anyway, so thank you so much for that. Thanks for watching. So from Ogudamon and Dark Knightmon, from Euromon now, not Rusty anymore, and from Digitalmon with the cool egg sprite, from Bar, and from ShineGreymon with the cool aura, and from myself of course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, on a side note, I was absolutely perfectly timed with recording the last episode with ShineGreymon, because quite literally, like, an hour or 2 late, I don't think even that, I think like half an hour after I finished recording, he evolved into ShineGreymon. It was insane. I'm so glad I decided to record at midnight, 1 o'clock, half 1, whatever time it was. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you in the next one.